A source tells People that Brooklyn Beckham and his wife Nicola Peltz were hurt after Brooklyn's mother Victoria allegedly hijacked a dance at the couple's 2022 wedding. There's currently no love lost between Brooklyn Beckham, 26, and his parents, David and Victoria Beckham, a source close to the Peltz family tells People, just days after Brooklyn posted a cryptic message on Instagram stating that he'd always choose his wife. The source claims tensions between the couple finally came to a head after Victoria, 51, allegedly hijacked a dance at Brooklyn's 2022 Palm Beach wedding to actress Nicola Peltz, 30, even though the couple had been planning on dancing to the song together. Mark Anthony, who is a friend of the Beckhams, offered to perform as a gift at the wedding, the source explains. Before the song began, Mark Anthony asked Brooklyn to come to the stage, and then announced, "The most beautiful woman in the room tonight, come on up, Victoria Beckham." The source claims that the new bride allegedly felt that Victoria ruined her wedding, and couldn't understand why. Reps for Victoria and David Beckham and Anthony did not return People's request for comment. A second insider adds that the entire room was so shocked that Anthony called Victoria's name over Nicola's that a complete silence followed. "It was such a jaw-dropping moment that it left the whole room in absolute shock. You could hear a pin drop," the second source adds. Guests were allegedly even more surprised when Victoria began slow dancing with her son. "It wasn't appropriate," the source says of the alleged moment, adding that everyone then saw Nicola run from the room crying. Nicola felt like Victoria did this on purpose, when she knew it was a pre-planned romantic dance meant for Brooklyn and Nicola. What she couldn't understand was why. But a source who attended the wedding says the evening played out differently. "For starters," says the guest, "Nicola and Brooklyn had their formal first dance early in the evening, and she also had the traditional first dance with her father." At the time, the Daily Mail reported the couple had their first dance to "Only Fools Rush In," made famous by Elvis Presley and performed by a live singer at the reception. Their second dance, the outlet reported, was to the Ben E. King classic, "Stand By Me." The source who attended the wedding says Mark Anthony's performance came much later in the evening. Later on, when everyone was casual, Mark Anthony performed and got people dancing. Brooklyn and Victoria danced, David and Harper danced, and everyone had a great time. Another insider familiar with the matter says the wedding tension has been part of a pattern of an ongoing rift, claiming that Brooklyn and Nicola have been trying their best to remain on friendly terms with the duo. "They've tried to make peace, but every time they finally have a happy moment, it all falls apart again," the insider says. The insider adds, "Brooklyn feels torn. It's his family and blood, but he's always had a complicated relationship with his dad. A lot of their relationship has felt like business." Brooklyn and Nicola, who live in Los Angeles, were absent from David's early 50th birthday celebrations in March, but a source told People that they were invited despite tensions between Brooklyn and Nicola and the family. "The relationship is definitely not beyond repair," an insider told People in early May. "They love and are always there for Brooklyn. They're just hurt and disappointed that he's now playing no part in family life." Peltz and Beckham have reportedly found support from Peltz's family. In 2024, the Bates Motel actress, who grew up in New York and Florida, talked to Birdie about how close she was to her mom and dad and 7 siblings. "Family is everything to me, and I mean that with my whole heart," she told the outlet. "I go to Florida any chance I get, and we stay at my parents' house. It honestly makes me so happy to wake up and have my siblings around. It's really hard to get us all in the same place because there are so many of us. When we're all together, it's so fun."